It didn't work on Tuesday, but. Hey everybody, how are you doing this morning?
Pretty good.
Good. It's so animated in the AM. I'm gonna have you pull out your schedules really quick and kind of decode the numbers and the colors and things, if you don't mind. The color on your name tag, hopefully, corresponds to a color on your schedule. Yes? That is also going to correspond to two of our first year mentors, who are these lovely folks that are closed in the front row. They will also have like a colored sheet of paper to help you find them. Yeah? You also have a letter and then two numbers on your name tag. The letter and numbers are going to correspond to the letter group that you'll be in this afternoon, which will also correspond to a first-year mentor who has a letter on their support. And the numbers are the room number in Goldspun, which we'll show you how to get there, that you'll be in this morning, and the number of the room in Carnegie that you'll be in for small group advising in the afternoon. Yeah? Make a little bit of sense? If you ever get lost, or are not sure where you're supposed to be going next, please ask someone. We're happy to kind of get you familiarized with the different buildings and the names and things on campus. So hopefully by the end of the day, you're like, oh yeah, Goldspun, I totally know where that is. Yeah. Any questions before I turn it over? It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Carl Kelly, Professor of Psychology and the Director of the First Year Experience Program. He loves statistics, you guys, and also leads one of the coolest D-firm trips to London. I think fair to say one of the coolest. Maybe not, maybe the coolest. Maybe the coolest. And can operationally be defined as super awesome. Dr. Kelly.
Thank you. Welcome to North Central College. I'm excited to be here. I really am. I'm excited that you're here. I've been excited to be here for 28 years now. True. I remember when I started college, I'm a first-generation college student. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay. I'm a first-generation college student. I grew up on farms in Virginia, and I remember going to college for the first time, and I was so scared. I really didn't know what to do. My parents were very supportive, but they really didn't know what college was about. I went to a college where I didn't know anybody. Okay, and so I'm sitting there, what am I going to do? I really didn't know what I wanted to major in, and I really felt kind of lost. I don't know if any of you are feeling any of these things today, but these are the things that I was feeling. Fortunately, I went to a college very similar to North Central. And so it was a very small college, and when I entered college, I found out I wasn't alone. And I joined a community of people, and things kind of worked out for me. I really liked college. I never wanted to leave. I didn't. I just kind of changed roles over and over again while I was here. But again, I'm excited to be here, and I do want to welcome you. Hopefully this will work. Okay. Oh, okay, it's working now. Thank you. A couple things I do want to do this morning to introduce you to the college. I want to welcome you. I've done that a couple of times already. And the welcome isn't just from me, it's from all of the faculty at North Central. There's a lot of reasons why you come to college. There's a lot of things that you are going to do at college. I think academics are a pretty important part of this experience. What I'm going to do this morning is focus what I talk about on college from the perspective of the faculty. I want to give you an idea of what we are going to expect from you over the next 4 years, but I also want to give you an idea of what you can expect from us. And this will be very different than I think your high school experience. I'm going to talk a little bit about the advising program here. A little bit later this morning, you're going to be meeting with your academic advisor, and I want to identify and explain the roles that we will adopt during this process. I want to talk a little bit about the first-year mentors, the nice people that you're going to be interacting with today and really throughout your first year here. I'm going to talk a little bit about the FYE course. This is so exciting. I'm the director of FYE, so I hope you like it. We put a lot of work into this. And then a little bit about selecting classes. All right. So what does it mean to come to North Central College? So you guys have decided to come here. What are you going to do? Well, one of the things that I think about when I think about North Central is I like to think of it as a verb. English department doesn't like it when I give these presentations. It's not a verb, right? North Central, it's a noun. Right? But I don't want you to think about it as a place. I want you to think about North Central College as something to do rather than just a place to go. Again, from my experience, when I went to high school, I felt that high school was something that was done unto me. I didn't have a lot of choices. I didn't have a lot of freedom. People told me what I had to do. My days were completely structured and regimented, and even the classes seemed to be very structured and regimented. That's not going to be true here. That you're going to have a lot of freedom to do different things here. Make the most of it. Okay, think about college as a verb. Don't think about, the classes you have to take or get to take. Think about what you are going to do to help create a meaningful experience for you. And I'm going to give you some suggestions about some ways that you can start doing this. I also want to talk a little bit about the mission statement at North Central College. Probably when you were looking at colleges, the first thing you did, you went to the catalog and you said, ooh, what's the mission statement? Probably not, right?
I thought it was funny.
I mean, it's possible you might not even know what our mission statement is. But after today, you will. This is our mission statement. At North Central College, the mission states that we are a community of learners. This is very, very important. When we hire faculty at North Central College, one of the things that we talk to them about is our mission. And if they don't buy into the mission, we don't hire them. So the faculty that come to work here have chosen to come to work here because they believe in these words. We are a community of learners. You are not alone. You are joining a community. The community are your colleagues here in the room. They are the faculty that will be your instructors. They are the staff and support people that you are going to work with. There's a lot of cool people here that are becoming part of your community. Now, we are a community with a purpose. Again, and so we get together, we have a mission, and the mission is to create informed, involved, and principled and productive citizens and leaders over a lifetime. This is what we're going to try to do. Okay, so how do you make North Central a verb? What is it that you can do to take action here? Well, one of the things that I would encourage you to do is to seek help. Right? I do not know if college is going to be harder for you than high school. Okay, we're all different, right? And so we had different experiences, we had different high schools. I don't know if the material is going to be more difficult. But college is going to be challenging you in different ways. If you take one of my classes, I'm going to ask you to do things that you were not asked to do in high school. Okay, maybe the material is going to be more complex, but what I'm going to ask you to do is apply this information in different ways. I hope I confuse you. Again, not in a bad way. Okay, but I hope when you take classes here, you're going, oh man, this is really hard, right? But you are not alone. You are part of a community of learners. One of the places that you can seek help is to come talk to the faculty, right? This is what we are here for. Okay. There's a big difference between a college faculty member and a high school teacher. What we all do is important, but it's very, very different. As a faculty member, on my busy weeks, I am in the classroom 10 hours a week. Not bad, right? What do I do with the rest of my time? Well, part of that time, I am in my office to help you if you have questions about my classes. Okay? You are not interrupting me if you come and ask me for help. This is what I like to talk about, right? And so when you take classes, you're taking classes from people who have spent often 7 years of graduate study focusing on something, and the reason why we did that is because we like it, right? And if you want to talk to us about it, we'll talk to you about it. You're not interrupting me. In fact, I would rather talk to you than a lot of other things that college wants me to do, right? And so now I've got an excuse. I don't want to do this. I'm talking to a student about my class. Okay, and so win-win, right? We're both having a good time. So if you have questions, come and talk to us. Now, we are on a 10-week term, okay? And so you're going to hear more about this if you're not already familiar. And we basically put in 15 weeks worth of material into 10 weeks. Okay, so your friends who are going to semester schools will be getting essentially the same class. They'll be in a lot longer. Again, we have a little bit more intensive approach. Now, you'll take fewer classes in a term. But again, this is going to be fast. Don't wait until you get into trouble to come seek help. Okay? Come talk to us anytime there's confusion. We have a number of other programs available to you. We have ED. ED is a program of tutors. They meet in Kaufman. They have a little table set up. Just about every program has a department or has a table, and so you can go to a chemistry table, an English table, anything like that to get help. We have tutors, we have preceptors, we have a lot of resources here to help you, but we're not going to make you. Again, college is a verb. College is something that you have to do, so you have to decide to take that initiative. If you take the initiative, we will be there to help you. If you don't, that's your choice. Second thing, take some academic risks. You know, as you begin to pick your classes, as you begin to think about what you want to do, take classes that push you beyond your comfort zone. Okay, this is a place to do this. This is a place to learn these skills. So if you don't like public speaking, take a class in public speaking. Okay? I'm a psychologist. Okay, most of my advisees are psychology majors. One of the classes I encourage